Well, the onset of fall weather, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Set to kick off.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that one not returnable. It's over the back. Line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready. Bronco 80. Hey, check that. Street.
They'll run. It's Rashard Smith. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 4.
18 Cardinal. Hurt. Right there, hurt. Ready.
They go back to the ground with Smith. And finally they get him to the ground, but it's all the way down at the Niners' 26. That one good for 33 and a first.
I love football lingo and the evolution of it all. Nickel defense makes sense, right? 5 defensive backs. But then you go to 6. What are you going to call that? And they call it a
double
dime. A dime, which is just very simple for them. The math doesn't add up. But I know one thing. Offenses love to run against dime defenses. Typically, the bigger guys have an advantage against the smaller defensive backs when they're blocking downfield.
And we saw that advantage right there. Jordan Brooks on the tackle.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Now a run. Here's the rookie from Penn State. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
A 5-receiver set, trying to find something on 3rd and 10.
19, 18, cut 19. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Throwing is Ward. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Out is Carlson now for the Raider field goal. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Go! 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. Fighting through it, he's got space. Inside the 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Bucky Irving with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the 49ers have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Now Pennett's going to hold on to it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Niners 6, Broncos 3.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
34-yard line.
19, 60 average. Not saying 19. 19 right.
Slot man moves right.
Ready.
Now Ward. Looking for his running back, and he's got it.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
70 Timberwolves.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ward. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6.
I know I'm an old defender, but I've got to give credit where credit's due. That was smart play calling right there on 3rd and 4. They didn't need to do too much. Just let their guy get out there and sit down in the zone. And they hit him for the completion for the first down.
From the shotgun, it's Ward. Out to the flat. That's good. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of not. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. The fumble on first down. Now here's 2nd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now, Ward. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Johnson, the intended target. And now it's third down. You look at this Niner defense. This unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Rig alert! Rig alert! Rig!
And the tight end goes in motion left. Again, it's Ward. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 28. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. And running with power here. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Ward again. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Rashard Smith, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have retaken the lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down. You look at this Bronco defense. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Once again, it's Urban. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
10-6 the score after 1 right here on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And looking to throw, Penix. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be fourth down. Here's Jake Bailey now. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Ward. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
To throw, here's Ward. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And that one results in 35 yards.
I'm not sure this is how they had it drawn out on paper, but this is going to work out for them and then some, right? They've got a big chunk they've got to pick up. They decide to check it down, and he just turns into a pure athlete and makes a huge play for them.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 36. They'll set up the screen to Smith. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
And good yardage there on first down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
18 Cardinal. Ready? 19 Tiger. Three.
Smith up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
That one complete to Ligon. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Come on. Hey! Gravity Lion!
Smith is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want to back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal.
69, 19 Lions. Hurt. Steady.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
This offense 2 for 2 on third downs on this drive. This is the most important of them all, third and goal. This is caught. Touchdown! Rashard Smith with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Broncos are able to stretch out their lead.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
They'll run. This is Jordan Mason.
And he's got room. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
To the air, Penix. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll throw with Penix.
He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's Penix. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
third down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks off. All the way into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Ready,
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Let's go.
And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. The slot man in motion right.
Ready.
Here's Ward. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Ready. 7 Pirates. Hey, smash Broncos. Ready.
To throw is Ward. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
Here we go. Here we go.
Inside handoff, Smith. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Looking to throw, Penix. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
A quick throw, but incomplete.
This defense has passed its first two tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Now Penix. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up fourth down. On is Jake Bailey to send this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Buffalo 80. Buffalo 18.
Throwing to start the drive. Moore. Oh, he's got Ibuka. That's complete. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Ready? 70. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Operating from the gun. Moore. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
2nd and 5. They'll get this into the hands of Price. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 14. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
19 Stephanie. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Hurt.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Xavier Legette in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
49ers 6.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. They'll come out throwing here on first down.
That's going deep for Bateman.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
They'll throw now on the final play. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game. If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Irvin.
And he'll be brought down right at the 35-yard line.
5-yard gain on the play. And the 49er first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Irvin.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Cowboy 80.
A run up the middle with Irvin.
Fighting through. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
18, Pioneer. Mustang 19. Go, Reed, go. Dragon 60. Warrior 70. Take go.
They're going to look to throw.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
Past the 20. 5. Touchdown, 49ers.
Bucky Irving.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the 49ers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. An extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes it 24-13.
49ers 13. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now Ward. Open man is Ibuka. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
It was Osa Odighizuwa on the tackle. 2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18.
Throwing is Ward. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And now it's 3rd and 3.
And this is 3rd.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Let's go now. 1918. Ready up.
From the gun on 3rd down. Moore.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Broncos are going to have a new set of downs.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Come on, come on. Set.
Denver.
Cowboy 80. Set. Hurt. Hurt. Let's go.
They go back to the ground now with Smith. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line.
43 yards rushing for him now to this point. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4.
Back to 6. Ready. 60 Eagles. 60.
Throwing now, Ward. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Rashard Smith from 8 yards out, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Carlson on for the PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes the score. Broncos 31, 49ers 13.
The touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
At this point in the game, and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Go! Go!
Operating from the gun, Penix. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. On the bootleg, it's Penix. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And looking to throw, Penix. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Here we go,
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here now, 2nd and 4. Straight ahead, it's Irvin. And he stopped immediately there. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
It's now 3rd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. 60, trap 60, trap 60.
Penix working out of the gun here. He's got his target. That's complete. And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
49ers first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
To the air, Penix. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Hawk 7, Buffalo 18. 19, Lion.
They'll throw with Penix. And he's got it. Touchdown 49ers. Stephon Diggs. A 5-yard touchdown. And the 49ers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
49ers 20,
now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
On the jump.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
And the Broncos first down. A gain of 14. And the Broncos
Check
first
man,
down.
check man. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Straight ahead, Gibson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
And all the way home for a Broncos score. Antonio Gibson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
49ers 20. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. They'll start on the ground with Irving. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Brought down by Brandon Jones.
A credit the tackle to Brandon
Gain
Jones.
on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. 2nd and 10.
Trap 60. Hut, go. Go.
Back to throw. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Stephon Diggs with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Niners are able to cut into that deficit. Pass on for the extra point. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now.
Makes the score Broncos 38, 49ers 27. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied. With what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Get it. Go street. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Street.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes. And put this one in the left-hand column.
Check. That's pretty.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Got it. Ready?
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Alert. Tag. 70 Lions. Kirk. Right. Ready.
They'll run it again with Smith. Stays on his feet. And room there to work it inside the 25. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.